everybody hear me all right?
Nope.
No.
Okay, I mentioned up off the deck this new post from Gallagher. It's plastic with fiberglass inside it. Amazing post. That looks like quite a weapon. That goes on the ground. This is the top portion of it. And you'll see these are the clips that hold your wire on. And you have about every 2.5 inches. You can put them there so you can have as many spaces as you want. What you'll see the price in there, amazing price in them. Pre-order them, they're likely coming in the fall, but looking for great things out of them. How do you put it in? Just put it in with a post pounder, regular post pounder. We'll have some for sale, but they'll go right over it. But great flexibility on them. I think they'll work great with there's lots of deer and stuff, but just amazing flexibility on that post that it can get roughed around and just amazing strength. So I'm looking, you know, you all remember the Insul timber we used to have, which is around my farm, no longer here. This is a replacement, cheaper than what the Insul timber was. So it's going to stand up when a deer goes through it, it's not going to break. You see the flexibility, we got a fence bill here, you know, something can hit that, it's just going to bounce right back up again. So as you all know, with electric fence, it's the power on that wire keeping them in. It's not, you know, whether it's wooden posts or not, but you know, nothing's going to walk through that fence either. So great power, great posts coming out. If you want any, let Melissa know or anybody at the store. Great specials on them.
The clips don't pop off?
The clips, they just clip around the end. So far they've had it out in testing, it's worked great. And they just clip around the posts and come off, and you can move them easily to the next one. So.
No, but if an animal runs into it?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they've had a lot. It looks, you know, it clips around there pretty good if you want to have a look at it. Looks like they clip in there pretty good, so I'm not sure if they're going to pop up. Looks like they have a great catch time. I'm not seeing a big issue with it. They have a protected top so that when you hit it with a rammer, it's not going to bust. So that's a great thing. They've done a lot of thinking of that baby, and I'm excited to have it come out and get it to you guys in your hands.
Is it a perimeter post?
Yeah, it's a perimeter post, it's an interior post, whatever anybody wants, but I'm saying it's replacing whatever Insul timber was, and I think it'll replace some of my cedar posts and insulator fences. If you guys want a little less expensive alternative. So
taking it back out?
Taking it back out? No, if any, I have a post in here, and I challenge anybody, if you can pull it out by hand.
No, but you mean to take it out?
Yep.
If you want to take it out?
Yep. You need a post lifter to take it out. If somebody can take it out by hand, I'll give them a case of beer. So all you guys come and try it. My clients, I want you to try. But you know, you just see the strength of that, so it's not blown out of the ground. Case of beer. Jeez. You want me a case of beer, Tim? Okay.
Oh, I'm going to be sore
tomorrow. He's tougher than I thought.
Sorry, Tim, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, thanks. You get a case of beer, so that's good. Anyway, amazing post. Look for great things out of that. Holds in there, great. I like the flexibility of it. Bruce, you want to take over and some more fencing stuff?
Okay.
Bruce, talk about the tumble wheels and stuff.
Great. I'd just like to point out right now is that we're working on here with various amounts of post tread-ins that we're working with in here. This ring top post in here is basically is that it has an extra, it's a very strong stand in here to stick it into the ground. It's very durable in this regard. The top is not going to wear out, guaranteed never to wear out. And these retail for approximately $5.49. The pigtail tread-ins in here have a UV coating on these as well. They are basically they're just a metal is to step in. They retail for approximately $4.49. Double foot tread-ins that we've got right in here have 9 different stages in here that you can put in here with wire, tape, or whatever basically that you like to be using. You've got different settings in here for the type of animals you're working with. They retail at this point at around $2.75 a piece. And over here with the multi-wire, this is a 4-strand. We have this one's 34 inches in height. We have a 5-strand which goes up to 58 inches. Basically in here, this here you can put in here with wire or with tape or with braid. It's very easy, very economical, and the bases I'm putting out here for rotational grazing. These ones in here would run approximately about $4.50 a piece. Over here we've got tumble wheels. Tumble wheels are very excellent. The bases in here for rotational grazing, very easy. Tim's had his up right now on his farm for approximately 30 years. Is that correct, Tim?
I'm not really that old, but yes.
Yeah. Well, the wheels are. They're only 12. So basically, the idea in here with the tumble wheels is that there's a plate that you're going to find. You can hear when you're turning it. This plate is going to, when it comes into contact, these four right here are live. The two on here are dead, so it's never going to short out on you. How you basically attach the wire when you use the reels is basically you just slide this over and slide the wire in on this plate, turn it back over, hold it in place. And basically, when you want to move them, just pull it.
You wind up, create some tension.
And you can hear it clicking in here with the plate. These are excellent in the fact that here are putting in there, they come in a pack of 5, they retail at $1.10 a piece. But they're very durable and they stand up here very well. So we're looking here also, if you want to basically work on this, these normally are approximately 50 to 60 feet apart, depending on the type of land you have. If you have a very high undulating line and very rolling, you can run into situations where you might want to have them a little closer together. But that's basically it. But in here, it would work perfectly in here for approximately 50 to 60 feet apart. So basically in here, it would work very well in Tim's rotational grazing situation we got going here.
Great. I'll mention, and always you want to have a back fence. You want to control the back grazing and front grazing. You just move the whole lot along the whole field and move the cattle up. If everybody sees the front field, you'll see the heifers are on that system. Sorry, Chris.
Okay, that's perfect. These medium gear rails in here, they come as pre-wheels. They can come in as 200-meter rolls that we have in here, or basically 400-meter rolls. A pre-wound reel basically would retail at approximately $200, or I'm sorry, $175, and a 400-meter roll is approximately $250. But in here, when you look at the reels, it also has in here there's a safety clasp that goes on here. You'll see it down on this one, and in this one right in here. It'll stop this from bouncing off. It'll just pass over it, lock it in, and then just stop this thing from bouncing off. Basically what you do is all you end up doing is flipping it onto your live fence, flip it on here to the metal portion that's in here. Some people even turn around and flip it right on there. The whole wire is live, the whole fence is live. As long as you're touching the plastic portion of it, you're not going to get hurt. Let me repeat that. As long as you're touching the plastic portion of it, you're not going to get hurt. You have touched it before, haven't you? Couple times. Okay. Cowboy here. So basically what you want to do is basically have it in here. You can use these single reel connectors and touch it, or basically attach it out of here. One other point, put it in fence tight. Those 4 units that we've got in here, 4 hockey pucks, basically not right up into here. These are excellent to tighten the fence up. You don't want to use ratcheting, or you don't want to use ratcheting that. Those really keep the fence nice and tight. This thing does not have to be piano tight. You got to be able to make it like a wrestling ring so that you can bounce off it. It doesn't have to be piano tight at all. Because basically you want to have it basically not to hear the gear. Any questions?
Is there a different gauge of line on those reels?
This here is a turbo wire that we're using right in here. It's 7/8 of an inch. It's got 9 strands of metal in it. And that, a poly wire, which are black and white, have 5 strands of metal in it. I like turbo wire because it gives you these 35–40% more boost across the line. If I was going to be doing that, take the extra, use the turbo wire. A lot of people have said they never regret doing that. Just gives you more of a advantage across the line. Good question.
How far can you go with those tumble wheels? Like
You could, as far as the distance, how far is your place? Like you can set them out. There's people out here that have approximately 20 and 25 of them strung out across. I know that sounds like a lot, but there are people that have done that in the past as well.
the length of that run with the paddle, that would be no problem.
That would be not a problem, no sir. It would be probably a 2-person job if I can turn it and moving them. See, just like what Donna did when she came through with the animals, they just followed her right through. You're going to be the Pied Piper. They know they're going to be moving them in there, and they're just going to stay. They're not going back. they're moving right up into where the new grass is. Okay, and they're just moving them along. It's not a basic problem. Just get the tension on the wire at the end. That's what it is. So you're going to have to probably have some help for that length. Yes, you're going to move them diagonally off in there, and then you can just pull the rest of the things up and get to the other side and basically pull the rest of them up as well.
Tall grass a problem?
Wait, pardon?
Tall grass?
No, absolutely not. You just got to make sure is that when you have them, you just have them standing rigid like this. You don't want them tipping over or on the side.
Are there alternative ways to support the side fence so that you can use it, like you couldn't use tumble wheels on the fence that Tim currently has divided his paddock, right? To pull it over.
No, it's not going to pull it over. These things are not.
Not this one. This is high tensile, but his other fences that are single wire, Garden wouldn't be able to use.
Now, Tony, I would go right across the field if I was using. I would want a solid line fence like these ones to pull against. Yeah, you want some stability. You couldn't go.
Anyways, I raised grass-fed beef. When I first started, I didn't have good anchoring systems for reels. I was moving cattle every day. So I came up with a product that's a totally portable anchoring system. So you can pick it up and carry it down the field. It's balanced. You pull this pin out. You can create a fence anywhere you like. It's got a built-in slide hammer. You're done. You can flip it in so the slide hammer doesn't move. You can hang up the 3 reels, the Gallagher reel.
Like a Gallagher reel. That works, hey?
Gallagher, all the brands work, yeah. Gallagher the best, though, of course.
Right on.
So anyway, so you can hang 3 reels if you want to do sheep. And you can use this part here for, so if you want to create a corner in the field and you have no fencing, you can take your plastic angle and hook it in here. There's actually built-in, you can create a corner with 3, if you want a tougher corner. So at the end of the day, if you want to move your cattle, you take the reel off, pull the pin out, just mount it back out. Then move to the next spot.
So would that support a reel supporting a set of tumble wheels on a basically portable side fence?
What? I don't know.
I think it
Yeah, I think it would. Yes, I go with yes.
Because it's got a big foot on it, Tony. Yeah. So it's got a big foot on it. It's got a little stabilizer there. I'd have all confidence. I don't think it would hang on a turbo wire or anything, but if it's a high tensile wire, something solid enough to hang it, I think it'll do it.
What's the ballpark retail?
149, and they're on for 125 tonight. Okay, I'll carry on with, got some mineral feeders.
You got 1 minute, Tim.
1 minute, so we got a mineral feeder on wheels, your rotational grazing setup. That works pretty cool. We sort of designed it so that, well, I designed it so that Donna could move the mineral, and I wouldn't have to, so she loves, is she here? Anyway, great thing. We have mineral feeders, we have scratchers, all sorts of stuff. Check out your things. Great crowd. We're moving on. We're going to roll her tonight so you guys can have more time for questions and answers. How many minutes?
You're good.
14, 15?
14.
14.
Right on.
Okay.
Plus 15.